I don't see anybody who's leveling up their lightning bats in PvE like, dude, I can't wait to use my lightning bats versus the Mander who scalds me. Like, dude, like, what? No, it's not gonna happen. They're just gonna blade.
It's showtime.
Yo, what is up, guys? It is Lost Griff. Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be discussing the new Spellements that are coming to Wizard101. As you guys know, if you guys have not heard about it, there's people who've made videos about it and stuff, but now you're able to, access the treasure cards for the Rochambeau spells. Like, for example, you can access like Oni's Attrition, Gen's Restoration, etc. So you can access those through treasure cards, which are crafted. Which are right here. So you can access all these with bronze medals, which honestly aren't that hard to craft. Like, considering how much PvP I've done, I already have this many of these like bronze medals, so it's really not too bad to craft them. So that's kind of nice. I won't even lie. So there's that. Also, I will say that there is some other good changes coming for Spellements. Like, they're altering some of the Spellements. They recently did a small nerf to Locust Swarm and stuff, so they're being tweaked. But there's some bad news that comes along with this, right? Because on paper, Spellements are an amazing addition, but they have to be implemented correctly as an end game, or even just a mid game type thing where it's very involving in your own investment. So kind of similar to MASH and all those different Spellements, you have to make it accessible, And my idea was to make these Spellements craftable through the bronze medals and stuff, through all these medals. So instead of buying TC, you could craft maybe some Spellements for yourself, which are which is a great way to continue to reward people for PvPing, right? But it doesn't seem like they're going to go down this route. So I'm going to go over the 3 ways right now that they mentioned that you can gain Spellements in the live realm, which will be coming soon. I'm expecting tomorrow or maybe sometime this week. So here we go. So the first is how to get world Spellements. This is the tweet. And at low levels, you can get them from bosses scattered in worlds like Krakatopia and then through Dragonspire. And to obtain a Spellement this way, you must not have completed the next world. For example, you can only farm Krakatopia until you complete Marleybone. There's a lot of problems with this, right? First of all, why are they level locking some of the most important, accesses to Spellements? Why can't you use these Spellements in higher level games? I don't understand why somebody can already have a level 60 done and ready for PvP whenever this update drops, but they'll have a clear disadvantage due to the fact that they're missing out on those important Spellements that make up the game. So I don't know why this is a thing. I don't think there's any point of level locking Spellements and how they can be unlocked, because realistically, of course, you could, go into a battle and farm bosses over and over again, but what's so wrong with that? Like, there's plenty of other things in the game that are just like that, where you just one-shot them and you can get, huge boosts from it. I don't understand why it's being limited and level gated. So, very weird, and I think everybody has openly spoken about how much they hate this change. The second one is at all levels, you can get them from wooden chests and worlds from Wizard City to Dragonspire by using the Spellman Retriever pet talents. So I already have one of these pets made. I don't know if it's on this character. I think it's on my fire. But basically, Elemental Retriever is a talent where basically you find these chests, which are, by the way, kind of annoying to farm for, kind of annoying to do this. And so whenever you do this, you open the chest and you get one Spellment of a random spell of a random classification. So you can literally get between a Caramel Spellment and a rank 1 Imp. You know what I mean? You can get anything like that. So yeah, and you can. And the other problem is there's no Spiritual Retriever yet, which means that only Fire, Ice, and Storm can do this, which kind of sucks. I don't really see the point of having only Retriever pets for elemental schools. I'm assuming there might be Spiritual Retriever soon, but you never know. And then finally, there is, at all levels, you can get them by finding cantrip chests and worlds through Marleybone through Dragonspire. Casting Magic Touch on these chests will give you Spellements specific to that world. You'll need 2 additional friends to open these with you. Now, cool, right? They're making an actual practical use for cantrips, and I'm cool with that. But again, why are these the 3 main reasons you can get Spellment, or the 3 main, types of ways you can get Spellements, right? Why do I have to level? I either have to make a brand new character with a new character slot and do it from there, and get all of these Spellements, or I can do something that's extremely monotonous and extremely unfun for any single person who enjoys Wiz, Why am I going around collecting chests like a goddamn hide and seek game? I don't understand what the point of that is. That's like the dumbest like possible way you can go and search for spellements. If I'm thinking about spellements, why can't I, like, you know, get them from bosses or like different accessible things or fishing or monstrology or any of the things in the game that are sides? Don't get me wrong. I don't want to do monstrology. I'm not gonna lie to you, but like, why is there no other side activity or progressive way to get these besides just leveling through the game? Why is there no PvP option to get them? Why is there no Beast Moon option to get them? Why is there no, like, there should be 10 plus ways to get Spellements if they want to actually make them usable. I'm not literally gonna go on live from it before I even touch PvP, sit there and collect some goddamn wooden chests for hours before I can even use the spell. Like that, I'm sorry, KI, this is awful, and there's a reason why everybody on Twitter is an absolute outrage about it. Because we were prepared for these Spellements to be completely easily accessible, only would take a few days, if that, of farming, and would ultimately change PvP and change the pace like you guys wanted them to, right? So I don't understand. I personally think this is a huge problem. KI needs to be aware of how awful this is for the game. We need to have easy access to Spellements. And I mean, that's the thing, is if they're supposed to be for PvP, because I don't see anybody who'd want to use, like, for example, like, who's going to use Storm Shark Spellemented in PvE? I don't see anybody who's leveling up their lightning bats in PvE like, dude, I can't wait to use my lightning bats versus the Mander who scalds me. Like, dude, like, what? No, it's not going to happen. They're just going to blade AoE. So it doesn't, there's no point in making it a PvE thing. It's pretty obvious it's a PvP thing. So I don't know why they're not accessible through PvP. So overall, there needs to be a lot more ways to access it, or else people will quit. People will be furious about this because it's a huge thing and a huge undertaking to put Spellements into the game. But again, like I've said for months, this is 3 steps forward, or 3 steps backwards, 1 step forward. I really do hope KI and the devs realize how bad this is, and that we need to have way more ways, especially PvP related, especially side activity related, like monstrology, fishing, crafting, etc., that actually can make effect on how you can get Spellements and encourage people to do these other side activities. Or Decathlon as well. Decathlon, can't forget about that. Why is there no way to use your Decathlon stuff to make these Spellements? Anyway, I could go on about it for hours, but honestly, terrible decision, and completely disappointed me from how excited I was to see the Spellements come into the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure that this gets to KI about how terrible this is, because it's really infuriating to see this happen to the state of the game, you know? But anyway, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and peace out. Bye.